Hey guys, going into the end of May, we're finishing up the last week. Basically, wanted to give you a quick housing update of what's happening. Still very heavy on new construction, especially inventory or quick move-in homes because they have the most incentives. They're giving the best price drops. They're giving the best rates. They're throwing in appliances. There's so much happening. It's going into the second quarter end of it that we'll start to see now even a few more opportunities, because once we go into June, they're going to try and close out whatever inventory they have on the rolls. Some of them do month to month. In fact, went under contract on one in April. I think I told you guys, we got $110,000 off the original list price. They were doing a flash sale on it, so we even caught it up even a little bit more. That one's actually going to be closing June 16th. Great interest rate on that one. All the incentives, got the majority of their closing costs covered. I think a little bit wasn't covered, but that one was pretty close because they gave us all their appliances and everything, so fridge, washer, dryer, etc. I'm going under contract on one in Farmersville. Great opportunity on a USDA loan. On Monday, we'll be going under contract. Got a slightly better price on this one. These were homes that were a little lower price point, and so they don't have as much room on that. So we really heavily focused on the incentives, the zero down payment on a USDA loan, and there are very few places around the area where you can do that are still centralized and close enough to DFW to make it worth it if you live in and work in the area, like McKinney, Allen, for example. So there's some opportunity, even Rockwall, there's some opportunities out there. Got a couple of builders I'm working with on that. One even has some investment opportunities. So if you wanted to be an investor, you could potentially do the buy down, like a 3-2-1 buy down, have a really low interest rate the first year, second year it goes up, third year it goes up, fourth year it goes up. I think it's a 3-2-1 buy down. That one includes all the appliances, and that one's actually in Josephine, and I have a few out there that I've been talking to the reps on that one about. The one I'm going under contract on Monday, great little subdivision. I really love this little peninsula area. It's kind of between Princeton, Farmersville, and Lavon, so kind of in the middle of that triangle. There's a peninsula there called Lake Haven. Great area. And there are actually really nice amenities in the community. I was really shocked, actually, to be honest with you. It's really nice, and the homes are going up really fast. I talked to one of the sales agents. They're selling 30 to 40 homes a month. I could not believe it. I'm going to give you more details next week, but that one I'm really excited about because of the USDA possibility. Now, on that, you have to understand that there's a very tight window of how much you can make. If you make over like 90-ish or 91,000 a year, you have to make less than that, but you have to make more than just enough to be able to buy the house. So basically, I found the spot that fit exactly my buyer, which is super exciting, and they're going to get some money back after they pay their earnest, because they're basically going in for zero down payment, and then all their incentives are covered. And we actually took some of the excess incentives they were offering and they're dropping it onto the price of the house. So we're reducing the price of the home. That helps them get their monthly payment down, but they're literally going to go into the house and they're going to get a check back from the earnest that they put down on the house. It's crazy. I love opportunities like that. So we're in the middle of the second quarter. So what that means is we get toward the end of the second quarter, which is June, you're going to see builders start to ramp up, reaching out to agents and giving inventory opportunities. So it's a really big opportunity right now going into the end of the second quarter. Prices have come down a lot on new construction homes, especially the inventory homes. And then every once in a while, I catch them because I talk to these sales reps a lot. They have a couple of homes within the subdivision that the builders basically give them a little extra freedom on to try and incentivize me, for example, to bring in 2 or 3 more buyers, which I actually have a couple of other buyers I'm going to try and bring into the subdivision. It's a great opportunity. So reach out if you have questions, if you are interested in something like that. We just have to look at the possibilities. And if it's not a possibility, then we know you move on to something else. But if it is, you could go in for zero down, out of pocket on closing costs. I mean, you literally move in for free. And on this one, it's pretty cool because our first payment will not be for about a month and a half after they close. So if we close in the middle of July, they won't even have a payment until September 1st. Very cool. So that buys them a little time, gives them a little breathing room, pay off whatever things they want to pay off, and then they can move into their new house, brand new. So very exciting. If you guys have questions for me, reach out. I'm happy to answer all of these. This is a great opportunity and timeline to buy. You know, with the rates being higher, a lot of people are seeing it on the news that it's not necessarily a good time to buy. But if the timing is right for you, let's find what works for you. Because the timing of your life doesn't always meet the timing of the market and the timing of the rates. So you have another baby, you have twins instead, you have grandma moving out, you have grandma moving in, you have kids that are leaving for college, or you have kids that are moving from middle school to high school or elementary to middle school, and you're rethinking the school districts. Those things happen, so we have to find the place that works for you, and the best way to do that is look at your situation, talk about what your goals and dreams are. What do you want with this house? How long are you planning on living there? And then we go find that place for you. So excited to see some of the stuff that's happening this summer. Would love to catch up with you about it. If you need anything, reach out, and I'll be